All right, next up we've got a video of this lifter's deadlift. We're reviewing this for technique, and really he says that the line between an easy lift and a grinder or maybe even a missed lift is very narrow. So he's a bit concerned that maybe it's something technical, but why does it go from fast to not at all in such a narrow range? Truth be told, from what I see here, your technique is really solid. You're taking a nice flat position. You smoke this weight. A way for you to think about it then, since it goes from easy to hard in such a small window, is how much is left. So we talk about how much is left in the tank all the time when we talk about RPE. This is really no different, but you can look at that lift and say, do I think for me that's an opener, a second attempt, or a third attempt, somewhere in between? So when I look at this one, it looks like a solid opener, maybe even easy opener. So I'm thinking 7.5 RPE. Now it may be a narrow range for you. So maybe you go up 5 kilos and it's more like an 8.5 or a 9 RPE. That could be. I know that my bench is like that. It has a narrow range. And that's a thing that you're going to have to deal with. There's a bit of learning that comes with it. And I think if you pay attention, just pay attention to how you respond to the weights, pay attention to how you respond to the different sets. What do they look like? What do they feel like? You'll get it figured out. There is something tactile about it. Just an experience thing. You'll get it figured out. Oh, and sorry, one last thing before I go. You also say that you're not sure if I can see your training log, but you wonder if I think you would benefit from putting a rest day in between your priority 1 and priority 2 sessions. That's not really easy to determine. Why don't you send me another question with what the problem is and what you're noticing, and then we can go from there.